And on July the 5th, 1999, Pope John Paul II named Monsignor Peter Esterka auxiliary bishop for the Diocese of Brno, with the stipulation that his work would be the spiritual welfare of Czech Catholics living outside of the Czech Republic. And I think he is doing a great job doing that, and let's give him a big hand for that. So at this time, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you the Most Reverend Bishop Esterka.
I won't even be very, how would I say it, formal. Many of you know me, those of you don't. Yes, you just heard most of the story about me. I came here to congratulate you. I learned a lot about your activities. I was here, of course, in 1963, as I said already. And I just told some people already that when I came here, I did not know any English. And yet, Father Jana invited me to give a talk about the celebration of the Feast of St. Nicholas, which we have in a few days, right? Yeah. And so there was in San Antonio at St. Cecilia, Father Janáček was there. Balti, Janáček, and there were maybe 300 people. And I started to speak in Czech, of course, and in a few minutes I realized that I lost them. So I thought, what's going on here? So I quit, basically, no, slowly. I was careful about it. And Father Jana came to me and said, jakou řečí jste to mluvil? And I said to him, no, česky. A on říká, my jsme vám nerozuměli, my jsme tady všetci Moravci. Ne Moravané, ale Moravci. A to byl můj začátek, it was the beginning of my stories. And yeah, then I decided to go to study in Rome and in Minnesota. Then for 25 years I was teaching on the college level there. And now I am in California, and as was said already, kind of supervising the priests we have all over the world who are working for the Czech Catholics in diaspora. And I just wanted to say this. I have notes somewhere, but I will not read the notes. I will just say that I really, really appreciate what you are doing here. You know, everywhere I go, and we have Czech people, of course. Gee, are you Czech or are you Moravian?
I'm Czech by my mother and Moravian by my father.
I know that there was something in me. How about your son? Czech. That's okay. Yeah, I just No, I am just kind of saying that everywhere I go, and we have some organizations, no matter where I go, there is always fighting. You know, if you have two Czechs, well, no Moravians, of course. But if you have three Czechs, I would say, you have 5 opinions, and everybody says, I am right, you are wrong, you know, and it's kind of even scary somehow, and you cannot really create anything decent, you know. I have nice, otherwise I cannot complain. I have nice kind of situation in California. I have 3 missions there, Czech missions, San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego. But still, inevitably there is somebody, you know, who is criticizing the way that they want to destroy what we are doing. And so, seeing what you are doing here, right now, that's great. That's very great. It's maybe because of the fact that we are Moravians, right? How else can you explain that? No, I mean, keep it going, and you know, those little things, they don't make too much difference. And you built, I will tell you, I never expected anything like this to happen in Texas, because of my experiences with, you know, our people, and I just looked at the book, you know, and how many members you have and how many people contributed, and well, contributed not $5 or $10, you know. So that's just great. So continue to do that. And I guess the other thing is that you people have probably inherited from your ancestors the perseverance and the guts, you know, to do what is necessary to be done. And I think I will be now, okay, I am Catholic. Yeah, you said there now that I was educated in the Jewish college or something. No, that's okay. Jesuit. I got it after all. Well, but it woke me up, you know, right? But I think what, you know, your ancestors brought to this part of the United States was, of course, themselves and all these needs and everything else, but also they came with a faith. Faith, you know, which was not elaborate or something, because they were simple people most of the time. And yet that faith was very deep. It was more or less kind of tradition, you know, culture. It was all interwoven. And it doesn't matter if they were Catholics or I see the Baptist people there too, or you know some, Czech brethren or whatever. It doesn't matter, but they came and they had faith. And you could see, for example, I was impressed when I was originally when I came here. You know how the only place where religious women created their own order is in Texas. You know, the Sisters of Incarnate Word and Blessed Sacrament, they originated because your ancestors needed, actually many of you were educated that way too, needed teachers for the kids in school. So many of our girls, I guess, joined the religious order. And the same thing about priests. When I came, you know, priests of Czech origin, more than from, for example, Polish or German origin, more Czech young people, young boys, were in the seminary than the other nationalities. And I think that says something about, you know, the background. They had to work hard, but they had someone to depend on, to lean on, you know, to, in difficult times, to somehow get the strength to continue. And I think that's what created the character of your ancestors, but also of you then. And so more power to you. Do you want me to go the other points I have there? No. I'm sure you want to say something, but please look my role to